Aries. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Aries today may exhibit straightforwardness and seriousness, especially when it comes to money matters. You dislike beating around the bush and detest bribery. When things seem unclear or shady, you walk away to avoid trouble. At work, you're naturally diligent and meticulous, never slacking off because you understand the value of every earning. At home, you show great appreciation for family, care for your parents, and express affection to your loved ones. You prefer peace over chaos, as calmness brings positive energy to your surroundings. Remember, nature's movement is unpredictable, sudden changes may arise, so always stay cautious and observant. Taurus. Based on the signals brought by nature's flow, Taurus will display loyalty and industriousness at work. You are naturally hardworking, aiming to ensure a steady flow of income and happiness for your family. Today may bring out your tenderness and frugality, especially when it comes to money. You dislike cursing and noise at home. Peace and positive energy are what you prefer. You have a broad understanding of love and don't easily get jealous. You avoid meddlers and meaningless gossip. You know how to spend wisely for the benefit of your loved ones. Remember, the movements of nature are often unexpected, so stay vigilant and keep your emotions calm and balanced. Gemini. According to the messages from nature's movement, Gemini may feel easily bored today. You prefer silence while working so you can fulfill your tasks properly. Long-winded explanations aren't your style. You like direct and fast conversations. In money matters, you're naturally cautious and hate being tricked. In the family, you're caring and loving, avoiding tension to protect your loved one's happiness. In love, you're sweet and faithful. Remember, the ways of nature can bring surprises, so always stay alert and creative with every step you take. Cancer. According to the guidance brought by nature's movement, Cancer is known for being true to their word. Once a promise is made to the family, it's fulfilled wholeheartedly. Laziness has no place in your work. You choose to be responsible and dedicated. You're naturally cautious in dealing with others, quick to feel uneasy when something seems off. At home, you long for peace and joy, and you give generously for your loved one's well-being. Remember, nature can shift in an instant, so always practice caution and never neglect the relationships around you. Leo. According to the signals carried by nature's flow, Leo has a heart full of understanding but is also brave when necessary. You speak with care and don't trust easily. At work, you are driven and aspire to rise higher. At home, you aim for joyful bonds, so you naturally bring happiness to your family and cultivate positive energy. You are patient in your efforts and naturally thrifty with luxuries, all in pursuit of greater goals. In love, you are affectionate and loyal. Remember, the movements of nature are unpredictable, so strive for balance in every decision and keep the warmth in your heart strong with every step. Virgo. According to the signs shown by the movement of nature, Virgo will demonstrate keen attention to detail in all aspects of life, especially money. You hate nonsense and don't trust easily, preferring to stay cautious and observant. You are disciplined at work and prioritize your family's welfare. You're happiest when your loved ones are happy, so you pour your efforts into their well-being. You dislike lending money unless absolutely certain, as you guard your hard-earned income. In matters of the heart, you're gentle yet quiet, leaning toward honesty. Remember, nature's rhythm is not always predictable, so tread carefully and stay firm in your convictions. Libra. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, today may highlight your calm yet firm character. Libra finds joy when every word spoken brings life and energy to the family. You will avoid vulgar or offensive conversations as you dislike getting involved in conflict. You don't make promises lightly, If you can't commit, you prefer to stay silent. You may also be bold when it comes to matters related to debt. You dislike it and will clearly decline. Your interactions with loved ones are lighthearted, allowing good fortune to continue to flow within the home. You are hardworking but easily irritated by arrogant or boastful individuals. In love, you are affectionate, though your patience has limits. Remember, nature's gifts are unpredictable. Always stay watchful and careful in all things. Scorpio. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Scorpio will display a loyal and principle-centered character. You're not easily tempted by improper activities, especially those involving money or bribery. You prefer a simple life filled with dignity and hard work over short-lived yet corrupt success. Quiet but deep thinking. You do not easily show emotions. You choose work over meaningless talk. In love, you are trusting and not overly jealous. At home, you strive to fulfill every promise made. Remember, nature's rhythms can bring unexpected changes. Stay observant and don't ignore the signs. Sagittarius. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Sagittarius will show a practical and straightforward attitude. You dislike beating around the bush and prefer clear and direct goals. You are brave and persistent in pursuing your dreams. You are careful with your words to keep the peace throughout the day. At work, your actions are tidy and well executed. You don't trust new acquaintances easily. You prefer to observe first. You are nurturing to your family and caring toward your parents. Financially, you are disciplined and not wasteful. Remember, every movement in nature may carry change. Always stay alert and cautious. Capricorn. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Capricorn will be recognized for discipline and valuing earnings. You don't spend money easily and prefer to save for the future. At work, you are diligent and careful in your every move. In your dealings, you show respect and avoid words that can hurt. When you give your word, you strive to fulfill it. You hate being embarrassed. You become energized when your actions are for your family. You are not overly emotional or jealous. Instead, you choose to understand. Remember, the movements of nature are uncertain. Tread carefully with each step to avoid inconvenience. Aquarius. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Aquarius will show a careful and responsible nature. You don't easily lend money, especially if you know repayment is unlikely. At home, you are understanding and not bossy. You work hard and don't complain as long as it benefits the family. You always strive to maintain peace at home, avoiding tension or noise. In love, you are affectionate and generous with attention. Financially, you are careful and do not spend impulsively. Remember, every movement of nature carries a message. Stay alert and cautious in every situation. Pisces. According to the signs revealed by the movements of nature, Pisces will display diligence and care for the family. You remain unmoved by the temptation of money and avoid risky or shady ventures. At work, you prioritize what's right and avoid shortcuts. You prefer a joyful and harmonious home over a chaotic environment. You're uncomfortable with offensive language. You dislike profanity and household conflict. You are constantly mindful and cautious, fearing the loss of livelihood. You are disciplined in spending and always think of the future. Remember, the movements of nature remind us that everything can change in an instant. Be prepared for anything that may come.